everybody, and welcome back to the Tactical Rangers Gaming. I am the Tactician, and today we are going to do a review and guide on the RU-251 German Tier 8 light tank. And quickly, before I go into playstyle guide, I'm going to go over the stats of the tank. It is head and shoulders above all Tier 8 light tanks with 2,763 DPM, with an average 180 millimeters of AP pen. It also has a standard 225 alpha that you see Tier 8 mediums and lights usually have, with a very nice 12.28 round per minute rate of fire. It has a 4.9 second reload, which allows it to have such nice DPM, and it has some decent shell velocity at 805 meters. The weapon overall is pretty accurate, coming in with a 1.72 second aim time with 0.326 dispersion, which is pretty nice, so you won't be missing too many of your shots. It has 10 degrees of gun depression, which is always very nice, allows you to have nice gun flexibility, and has an 80-kilometer top speed, which is best in game. And that really allows you to flex, like you see we are doing now, because we went up, spotted, and now we're just rolling around like we're driving out of hell, trying to get out, and we are flying. This thing bleeds credits at 86% credit coefficient, but it's got a nice 274 meter view range, which really allows it to be a great scout. I'm not even going to go through the armor because it has no armor to speak of at all. However, one of the beauties about this tank is the 108 penetrating HEP round, and that is high explosive plastic, which is pretty much just a special way to say very good high explosive. It has 270 alpha, so you will be able to be putting HE shots into the rear and sides of most tanks that you will see at Tier 8 and some at Tier 9. However, tanks like the E75, you're really just better off not even trying to go with HEP, because it's very hard to pen the E75 with AP or your premium round heat. But anyway, onto the playstyle. This tank is incredibly fast, the fastest in the entire game of World Tank Splits, with the 80 kilometer per hour top speed, which allows you to do some really cool things, but that can also get you into trouble very fast if you don't know what you're doing. You're gonna have to be able to harness this speed and use it as an advantage instead of a disadvantage. And the team is kind of crumbling apart, so there's really nothing we can do. But we did spot up first, and you guys saw just how fast we flexed around the entire map in no time flat. That is what the RU can do. It's great for spotting and flexing. It is a light tank, so it also has light tank camouflage, which means that you will not drop camo rating when you're moving. It is the same as when you are still, which really allows the RU to remain hidden. Stealth is one of your greatest strengths also. And it also helps that you have a very small silhouette, so you can get cover from little nooks and crannies that most tanks cannot use for cover. And that allows you to get some pretty nifty shots off. However, if you are spotted, you really need to be moving because your armor is terrible and will not bounce anything at all. So you're gonna, as you can see here, we are moving very quickly up into the middle of Fort Despair. This is my favorite spot because there's good cover and you can get a little bit of troll cap, get easy spots, and we got to put a nice shot into the Centurion. We're just waiting here because we got spotted, and once we're pretty sure that they're not going to be shooting us, we're going to bugger off. We're putting our speed boost, and now we're just going to flankety flank around. And as you can see, it's not taking us very long to flank. Fort Despair is a very small map, but still, we could be doing this very fast on any map. We're already switched to our HEP because we are going to be putting some HE plastic shots into the enemies. That T49 gets hit with 275, we're spotted. We missed the shot. I think I was trying to switch to AP. Still on HEP. Just dodging some shots. Generally just trying not to get hit. Switch up to AP. Put one in to the T-49. He misses. We are now spotted, and we're just going to just keep pestering. And you want to be a pest in the RU-251. You want to use its speed to quickly spot and flank and get to positions where the enemy does not expect. It's great for manufacturing crossfire with the other teammates if you can get to these unusual positions. Like, as you can see, we are all the way around to the back of the map, and we're just putting easy shots unspotted into the Centurion. He's got nowhere to go because we forced him into the crossfire. And now the T-49, we missed the shot again on the T-49. Moving from bush to bush. And you want to be in bushes, especially because that only enhances your already insane camouflage rating to an even better camouflage rating. And now we're just trying to see if maybe we can get a few shots off. Here, we're still unspotted, which is actually insane. We finally get spotted, get a shot, take a shot back in return. And now our speed's gotten us into trouble because we're too close now and they can push us and kill us. We used the small silhouette just to hide behind that little rock and dodge the shot. And now we're just going to go in, kill the CDC with a fire, get that nice drift. Take one from the 49, but it doesn't matter. We're only going to hit him on the track, but we finish him off in due time. And now you're going to see a classic case of tunnel vision from a T-54. He really just wants to kill me because he is a noob, and he just wants to get the kill for him. Maybe it's because I have no armor and he knows he can penetrate me. But anyway, we're just going to use our speed and mobility, just get around, and we get stuck. But that is okay, because that whole time we were in very odd positions for the enemy team. We were flanking, we were behind them, we were genuinely manufacturing crossfires, and that's something you really want to be trying to do in the RU. And manufacturing those crossfires and getting on the flanks and rear allows you to use your really good HE to your advantage, and that will up your average damage, and your alpha damage shoots up to a nice 270, which is like driving a Russian T-44, T-54 Mod 1 in terms of alpha. But anyway, on to our last battle now on Falls Creek. And you're just going to see more of the same. We're getting into odd positions. We're taking our shots when we can. We're flanking. We're behind. And we're generally using our speed to cause mayhem. Now, if you are a good player and you know how to use speed, then you won't really have any problem using your speed to be aggressive and daring and to get to these odd positions. But if you are not as good as, say, like a 55-56%, then you really just want to be playing this kind of like just a spotter and support tank, and not go behind them and flank, because that is pretty risky. And as you can see here, we start off by taking a shot from the T-49. Fair play to him, completely outplayed us there, but at least we did get a shot in return. We're just moving up kind of now, trying to see the lay of the land, see where any tanks are. T-49 is spotted again. We put a nice shot into him, and we see that he's really the only tank here, so we're just going to move up. And we're not YOLOing yet at all. We barely ever YOLO. You could say it's YOLOing, but really we just do tactical flanking maneuvers. But we're just using our team, methodically taking out this T-49. I could be using HEP, but I just want the guaranteed pens right now. Go for a shot on the housing, and we completely missed that shot. We see the housing is going to be poking out again. So I way overexposed here. Absolutely terrible gameplay. Thankfully, it only hits me for 338. That could have been much worse. Missed the Bulldog. But now you're going to see our just DPM come into play. He is, I'm not sure what he's doing. We switch up to HEP. Get a nice 266 shot into him. And right now he's just in a terrible position. And we haven't even done much yet. We've just went to the flank and gotten some early spots, and we've just stayed here, using cover to help brawl and take out these first enemies. As I come across here to engage the M41, you're going to see I accidentally shoot, but that's okay because our speed is so good. We're going up this hill at about 42, 44 kilometers per hour. We missed a shot on the Bulldog, but that's okay. And you can see our chase down speed already is great. We see the Tiger, so we just get behind the next piece of cover and commence pelting him from range. He won't be spotting us now because of our camo. And if you can, you really want to be shooting from distance, so your camo's not blown. I'm not sure what he's doing. He takes a blind shot there, trying to get us. He's way off. We're starting to perma-track him, and the team finishes off the kill. Now I hit my engine boost because I'm going to try to get into the fight here and just start causing mayhem on these low hit point tanks. It's a 4-on-4 now. We see the housing, and we want to get him out of the game. We get a nice roll there. Good and solid, just below average at 219. And then we switch to heat so we can finish off this KV4. And just like that, it's now a 3-on-2. And we've just been playing smart this whole time, really. Just trying to not get shot at and to get shots when we can. Get the nice shot. Was not expecting him to return that shot. Very well played for the IS-2SH. We're just backing off now, letting our teammates engage because they actually have armor. And now that we see they're both one-shots, we're going to move in. I'm all out of AP, and this is when I knew I was really on to a good game here. Missed the other shot as I drive by, and you can see I'm driving by with no issues. I'm covering them with no issues. The IS-2SH tries to push up, so I'm just going to use that now while he's exposed and get just out of the line of fire. Move right around behind the T-32, finish him off with ease, and now it's just a task of mopping up. And we go for some extra style points here as we jump off, get the hit, and now we're just going to go behind him, nice and easy, and finish him off for the last kill. And all we did there was just use cover to protect ourselves, got shots when we could. We were generally far away, but we were also on the enemy's flank. And when we were close up, we made sure we had cover. And this allowed us to get the nice 3,800 damage mastery game with some decent assisted damage on the side. Anyway, just to recap, use your best in-game top speed of 80 kilometers per hour to spot, and then from there, just move around, cause mayhem, get on the flanks, get on the rear, to create crossfire situations, uncomfortable situations for the enemy, and get in positions like that to really take advantage of your great HEP. That will be doing 270 every time to the enemies. And generally, just try to cause havoc. Be smart when you move up because your armor will not be able to back you up. If you are in a bad spot, try to run or maybe see if you can fight it out. And if it's hopeless, just drag them down with you. I'm the Tactician. I hope you enjoyed, learned, and have a great day.